It's me again. Do some more lessons, but we're winding down. So let's get started so we can get to that end a little bit quicker. We check out our message today. Remember last time we were talking about that long U sound that we'll hear it as U or sometimes oo. I put a few in there. There's our UE and our silent E at the end that uses up its energy to make that U say its name. Did you figure it out already? Good for you. Let's read it together, okay? What month is it? Do you need a clue? It is June. June. How about that? So if we were in our classroom, we'd have to change that calendar out, wouldn't we? We'd have to take all the numbers out and start back over with 1, because when I'm recording this is for June 1 or June 1st. You might be doing it on a different day, and that's okay. We'll add a stick because this is the most important part. We still have 1 in our hundreds. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in our tens. And adding that one gave me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in our ones. So our number is, way to go, 175. What day of kindergarten is it? 175th. Awesome. Can you quickly figure out how many more days we have of kindergarten? We can do a counting on until we get to 180. Want to try that? So we are at 175, 176, 177, 178, 179, 180. So 5 more days and we'll be wrapping it up. But we can't do that till we get today done. So let's start with today's lesson. For our phonemic awareness, I'm going to give you 3 words. I want you to tell me what sound you hear at the beginning, and it's going to be a blend. 2 sounds that are pushing together to blend their sounds. So if I say cheese, change, chime, what sound do we hear at the beginning of all of those words? Ch. Awesome. How about should, shine, shower? Yes, did you hear that? Shh. How about thick, thump, thaw? You saw me stick my tongue out at you, didn't you? Yes, it's the bad boys. Super. How about while, why, where? Whoa, nicely done. Let's move on to our next one. I'm going to give you some sounds. I want you to blend it together and tell me what the word is. Ready to go? Okay. B, e, n, ch. Bench. Nice. How about sh, I, t. Shift. Sh, a, k, shaker. Ch, a, n, k, e. Did you get that one? Chunky. Let's do one more. I, k, n, e, s. Thickness. That had 6 sounds, didn't it? Might be a little bit harder. Okay. Now we're going to change a word. We've been working with our long vowel sounds. So I'm going to give you a word with the short vowel sound. We're going to change that vowel sound to the long sound. It's going to be the one in the middle. So here's an example. If I do grad, let's ride the roller coaster. Grad. change that ah to an A? What would my word be? Let's try it together. Grade. What's the word? Grade. That's what we're going to try. Let's start with kit. K, it. Change that I to an I. K, I, t. Kite, yes. How about fell? F, a, l. Change that a to an E. F, eel. Feel. Did you get feel? Start with rod. R, ah, d. Change that ah to an O. Ready? R, ode. What's our word? Road. Nicely done. We'll try one more. I think we'll get it easy. Tim. T, I, m. Change that I to an I. What would our new word be? I'm. Time, yes. Well done. All right. We'll move on. A little bit of a review. When we hear that long U sound, we can hear it as either U or oo. It could be spelled with that U consonant E at the end, like June, which happens to be my favorite month. Maybe later in the week I'll tell you why it's my favorite month. Be thinking about it. See if you can guess. But it's spelled with that U consonant E at the end that makes the U say its name sound. June. Remember, sometimes we can have a U-I, like in juice. Sometimes we can have U-E, U-E, like in clue, clue. Still says that ooh sound. But today we're mostly going to be working with the U consonant E. You'll get these other ones a whole lot more once you're in first grade. Don't worry about it. You get your phonics page. It's 213. It's one that I mailed you. Looks like this. You'll need a pencil. Let's take a look, see if I can read upside down a little bit. Our first one, that's a picture of a tube. Tube. Can you hear the ooh in tube? Yes, and it's even telling you there. It's already written in. Here's our calendar, and what is the name of the month? June. Yes. So what will we write in there? Because we know we have a long U. Right. So put the U and then the silent E at the end. Go ahead. Let's try our next one is a bone. B-own. Do you hear it? No, you don't. I don't either. It's the long O sound. So leave that one alone. We'll come over here to lake. Lake. Let's try it. Ache. No, leave that one alone. How about tune? Tune. The note's there for a tune. Try it. Ooh, I hear it. Yes. So we're going to write that U-E in for tune, and that N is the consonant that's going in the middle, isn't it? Way over here, we have a mule. Mule. Do you remember that from the last time? Yeah, our story. Mule. Our story today is about a mule. Did you already write it in? Do you remember what kind of a 3D shape or solid shape this is? Yes, it's a cube. Can you hear that? Cube. There's our U. So we'll write in the U and silent E at the end. How about rose? Rose. No, I don't hear it either. Do you know what this one is? If you've ever gone to the beach by the ocean, you might see one of these where the sand piles up. It's called a sand dune. Dune. Let's try that one. D-oon. Do you hear it? So you go ahead and write in your U and your E at the end. Here's a cape. K-ape. Good for you. You know what kind of instrument that one is? Flute. Let's do the roller coaster. Flute. I heard it too. So we'll go ahead and write in our U and our silent E at the end. Don't forget the E, because if you don't put the E, then nothing is making that U say its name. And our last one, 5. Very good. We're going to leave that one alone. Super job. All right, for our story today, there are lots and lots of words. I didn't put them all up here on the board. I only put a few of them. But you will hear and see lots of long U words in our story today. There's our mule, like we just saw on our paper. Mule. That C is using its K sound. Cute. 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 How about this one? D-oon. Yes. Remember? D-oon. How about this one? T-oon. Tune. Those are rhyming words, aren't they? How about this one? D-ood. Dude. All of these have that U consonant E, and that's what's making that U say its name sound. How about these ones? Do you remember those? Yeah, there's our UI. Our UI is making that long U sound. So we have J, oo, S. The E at the end is still silent. Fr, there's our blend. Fr, oo, t, fruit. When they're together, that's why I'm using 2 fingers together, because they're making one sound together. Here's a blend. Cr, ooze. This E is silent at the end also. Cruise. I think I would like to go on a cruise about now. I'm not going to though. And our last way of spelling that we talked about is that U-E. U-E. It's there, and then this one, and here. Here's our blend. Tr-oo. True. This L is going to push in a little bit, so you're going to have to really listen for that long U sound. F-yule. Fuel. Hear it? This is a 2-syllable word. Here's where the syllable splits. So we have rescue. 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 Now there's a couple words in this story, and it's names, so it's very important. It's characters. This one, stew. It's that U all by itself. Here's another one, flu. Flu. That's like the sickness flu, when you get the flu bug. These are a long U because it's 1-syllable word, stew, flu, or if you punch it out, stew, flu, and the U is at the end of that 1-syllable word. That's why it's long. You'll learn more about that in 1st grade. This one is also a name. That's why it has the uppercase. This U is long because it's at the end of a syllable in a 2-syllable word. Susie. Susie is the name. And our story today is about Susie Mule. So I want you to listen to it. Look for those words. See if you can see them, listen for them. Later then, for your writing this week, you get to use that book that I sent you in the mail. There's nothing in it. It's blank pages. Who do you think gets to be the author and the illustrator? You do, right. Now, when you're thinking about your story, you need to think about it first and plan, okay? An author never just sits down and starts writing. They plan. They think about, what do I want my story to be about? Maybe I want it to be about princesses. Maybe I want it to be about crocodiles, rocket ships, maybe unicorns. I don't know. I'm not the author, you are. But think about what you want it to be about. Then remember some of the parts in our stories. Characters. Who are the characters going to be in your story? If you want, write them down on a different piece of paper so you don't forget. And another part that we have is the setting. Where is your story going to happen? Or maybe, what time? Is it going to be nighttime? It's just going to be during the day? It's going to be in the winter where it's cold? Is it going to be in the summer where it's hopefully very hot? Think about those things. Story also has, remember, a beginning, a middle, and an end. And at the beginning of the story, a lot of times we discover a problem that the characters get into and somebody has to solve that problem. And then in the middle part of the story is where they're working on that problem. So what do they do to try to fix it? What do they do to try to get out of it? To maybe escape or to find their way. And then at the end of the story, it tells us how they solved that problem and what the ending was. So be thinking of those things, jot some ideas down, and when you're ready, you can start writing in your book, thinking about the beginning, the middle, and the end. So you'll need to have at least how many pages? At least 3, but you might have more. You might have a beginning, a middle, and an end, but lots of things that happen in the middle. I don't know. You're the author. Have fun with it. We'll be working on that all week. All right. How about a high five? We'll see you the next time. Bye-bye.